How you doing, everybody? My name's Scott. I'm here to do a review on a soap. It's Wild West Shaving Company, #1. I just recently found menthol soaps, and let me tell you, I like them a lot. This one here's got black pepper, bergamot, vanilla, and menthol in it. Good smelling stuff. My wife actually, when I got that in, she's like, "You're buying it all." So I'm going to eventually get the aftershave, the balm, the cologne. This company, I've tried, actually I got 3 of them so far, 3 different soaps, and they're all great. I've not had a problem out of none of them. They lather really good. The brush I'm going to be using today is a HL Thader brush. Love this brush. I put this soap in this here because I've used this soap twice now and I really like it. So I decided just to put it in here. That way I didn't have to worry about, it being in that bowl. Makes it easier for me to lather. I usually don't load it very long. It don't take much. Just a little bit of time that I did load it. I mean, it's pretty good stuff. And the razor I'm going to be using today is the Timeless Bronze. I do got the Gillette Silver Blue in there. And this soap, good thing about this soap is you can add water, you can make it real thin, real thick. Doesn't matter how you lather this soap. It's going to be slick and it's going to be comfortable. So I'm actually, I've told a couple people already that's new to wet shaving that this soap here, you don't really have to know what you're doing. I mean, I know some soaps out there, you gotta know what you're doing to lather them. If you don't, you're not going to have a good lather. You're not going to have a good shave. That's why I highly recommend this soap. Just because it doesn't really matter how you do it. You're going to get a good shave. And this Timeless Bronze, I've had it for a little while now, but the only thing with these is if you want it to stay real nice, you got to really shine it and take care of it. If not, it'll start to patina, and that's okay with me. But I've heard some people don't like that. So I figured, I'd let everybody know. If you don't already know, most people probably does. But it's a great shaver. It's not really hard to find the angle on. And for a 0.38 blade gap, it's not bad. It's not like as mild as you would think it is. It's very efficient. It is a very efficient razor. I've always had a good shave out of it. I know the first time I had used it, I was really impressed because I usually don't try to get that, you know, that BBS shave, but especially on my neck, because my neck, it gets irritated if I try to, and you know, then I got problems with that, and I really don't want them kind of problems, so I stay away from it. But it actually got my neck really, really close. First time I used it, and I was really impressed. I really like, I don't know, some soaps you really got to work with, and some you don't. And this one here, I just like playing around with it, to be honest with you. It's got menthol in it, feels great on your skin, and the more I lather it, the more I feel that menthol. So I mainly just, I like the feel of it. I enjoy shaving with it. You know, it's fun. I will tell you what though, the more you shave, the easier it gets. The better shaves you'll have, you won't even think about it. You'll just throw the razor on there and you'll shave. And I think, you know, I hear a lot of people talk about technique and, you know, stuff like that when you're shaving. Yeah, I do believe that. I'm not saying I don't. But like me, I shaved with an electric razor for years before I actually started shaving with a DE. And a lot of it, for me, you know, I swore up and down, I had the same technique, and, you know, I was doing good. And still, to this day, I do the same technique as what I did when I first started. I mapped my face and everything out. I went with the grain, you know, across the grain, sometimes against the grain. It's just, it's different. But I also believe that in time, your skin gets used to the blade, and then you are okay. That's, you know, because used to, and I'm shaving the same way I am now as what I was when I first started, But used to, I could never do nothing like this. I couldn't buff like I do with this. But I'm shaving the same. I didn't shave this fast because I was new. And if I was to shave this fast, I'd break out real bad. Blades has got a lot to do with it. Some soaps has got a lot to do with it. That's just how it is. I don't know if you guys can hear my daughter or not, but it's actually pretty late. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning right now. But she's still a baby. She still wakes up for a bottle. We tried to get her off the bottle, and she don't take the bottle during the day. Just at night when she's going to bed, and when she wakes up in the middle of the night, we'll give her a bottle, and she'll go right back to sleep. I just got a little bit here that it didn't get. I know a lot of people's like, Scott, why do you never take that razor off your face? Well, I'm used to it, and it's okay. For me, anyhow. I wouldn't advise this. Especially if you're new to wet shaving. But I'm one that chases that BBS. And that done it. So that's all that matters, right? And if I can do it without irritation, why not, right? I am wanting to get to 100 subscribers because I thought you had to have 100 to go live. But just now, for the first time, I had an update on my app, on my YouTube app. And when I clicked on it, it actually was lit up for the go live. So I'm going to be trying that within the next day or two, because I shave every day. Most of the time when I shave, I'm shaving on YouTube or Facebook in my Facebook groups. The witch hazels I'm using is actually in that one. I just had some in a little travel bottle here, so that's what I'm using. Works. Does pretty good stuff. I'm going to be using Skin Bracer just because I want that little bit of sting. My alum block, it's really messed up. If you guys watch my other videos, the alum block that I got is the Gentleman John's, and it's so bad now. I've only had it for, not too long at all, maybe a couple months. It's got holes in it. It's falling apart. So I've not used one in a couple days, and I'm still just fine. So what I've been doing is using that, and then I'll put just an aftershave balm. This here, my wife loves the smell of this too, so I've been using this quite often. And that's about it. I'm gonna start doing more on here if this will load. I've been having problems with it loading, so I loaded a new app so that I could load them from the app. So we're gonna see how that works. So if you guys start you watch this, you start seeing me post more and more videos, you'll know that that app worked. I'm sure I'll let you know about it and everything. I got some straight razors I'm going to be shaving with on here from Russell Burton. He actually honed them with the Wild West Shaving Company. He hones straight razors too. Really good guy. I've known him for a long time, and actually I just found out he made soaps not too long ago, and I'm like, why didn't you advertise that? I mean, I could have been trying your soap a long time ago, and he don't advertise. It's just all word of mouth. So I went all this time without trying his soap. And I'm like, man, look what I was missing. I mean, really, I tried this soap and I just love it. I mean, it's one of my favorite. And so that's how that goes anyhow. So if you guys, I'll put a link in the description. Go check it out. He's got a lot of different soaps, and they're all priced pretty cheap. There are different prices, but some of them's pretty cheap. I know I seen some on there for, I'm pretty sure they was on sale for like $5.99 or $6.99 or something like that. Really good, and it lathers great. Never had a problem with it, and all that lather that's in there, I mean, there's still enough there. I could do another at least pass, if not two, and I didn't even get it all out of there. So really good stuff, slick. Never had a problem with it. Never had a problem with this soap. And like I said, I've tried to lather it different ways. I have tried to mess this soap up to see if I would get broke out or see if I would have some kind of irritation, and it hasn't happened. So, in our Facebook group, if somebody new comes in, hey, I'll give them my top soaps, and they can choose from that if they want and go with it. But this one here is one of my top soaps. So, yeah, go check them out. Look at the different scents and stuff is on it. I recommend it. So, I mean, I guess your mileage may vary, but try it. You'll like it. You guys, I'm going to put this on here and then I'm going to get off of here. But you guys really, I appreciate everything. I appreciate you guys watching me and subscribing. Joining our Facebook group, Craving Shaving. Like I said, I go live in there a lot. It's been fun. It's been interesting. I've made a lot of friends. Met a lot of people. Facebook is great. I mean, when I first started, I didn't know nothing. So, a lot of people's helped me out. I've learned a lot. And I intend to do the same for other people. Just like people did for me when I first started. Like I said, my email and everything will be in the description. If you have any questions, concerns, you can leave comments down below. Please like and subscribe. Get a hold of me. I'd love to, talk to you about shaving. And if you're new to it, that's great. I mean, there's a lot of people that'll help you out. If you're not new to it and you see I'm doing something wrong, let me know. I'm up for it. I mean, I'm not just here to help people and act like, hey, I know everything, because I don't. I'm still new. I'm still learning. I know guys that's been wet shaving for years and they're still learning. So, hit me up. I appreciate it. My name's Scott Rollins on Facebook. My email is shavingwithscott@gmail.com. I'll put all that in the description. Our Facebook group is Craving Shaving. You can go live shave in there. There's people that knows how to hone straight razors. We got a lot of artisans in there that's, sell soaps and brushes and everything. So, feel more than welcome to come and join us. But I'm going to get off of here and thank you guys and have a good day.